It's so good. Tears of joy. Perfectly cooked, perfectly salted. It's tender, melts in your mouth. One of the most fabulous steaks I've ever eaten in my life. Just hands down. Wow. Ciao.
Ciao.
Randy and Marisa here on this beautiful November 2nd, All Souls Day, Sunday.
Yep.
It is about 65 degrees here Fahrenheit, a little bit of wind, a little bit overcast. We had some rain over the past couple of days off and on, and I'm going to put some pictures above this to show you how bad some Italian drivers can be, especially when it rains. And keep in mind that that field is off the road, the main road, probably about 3.5, 4 feet down.
Okay.
So that was a fun ride for somebody.
Yeah, so probably at night.
Probably had
happened
to clean
at
their
night.
drawers after that one. But yeah, it's fun. All right. This week, I think we got a really cool video for you. We've been doing a lot more stuff in terms of festivals and sagras and going places and things like that, because we're just not getting people to show up when they say they're going to show up to work on the house.
Yeah.
So we actually just fired 2 of the contractors and said, you know what, you guys keep putting us off, so you know, go away. And we hadn't even signed a contract with them yet. They had given us a start date. They were going to bring the paperwork. They didn't show. They delayed.
Well, they're working on another project that's taking them longer, and we can't wait anymore.
No, and they haven't learned how to multitask apparently. So I don't know. Anyway, so we got another guy that's going to be here tomorrow with a contract, apparently quoting a contract, and a start date of the 10th.
Yeah. We
will see how that works out. Anyway.
Yeah.
So today's video, going to show you the first thing I'm going to show you is this restaurant that we found on the way back from where we went.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing. And you could see by the teaser video I put in front of this that it really got to me personally. I'm a foodie. I love amazing food, and every now and then you'll bite into something that's just perfection. And that is what makes life good, and it happens more often here in Italy, for me anyway, than it ever had before in my entire life.
I think that from 100 meals that we've eaten here in Italy at restaurants, we might have had like 3 or 4 bad ones.
Yeah.
So
just very few.
It's very rare.
Yeah, we've had a couple that made us not feel well, and we've had a couple that were just like, nah, that was questionable.
Yeah.
And then we had a few that are just like average, like, okay, I can make this at home. I don't need to come back to this place.
Right.
But then you hit these other restaurants that are like, holy mackerel, that was awesome.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you the restaurant, some of the video we took from it, some pictures of the food that we ate, and highly recommend it. And on top of that, it's a hotel.
Right. It's called La Locanda della Picca.
There you go.
It's in Città della Pieve. Beautiful location, beautiful views. It's a small hotel, boutique hotel. That's what locanda means, is where, you know, people used to stop and eat and stay the night back in the 18th and 17th century. Anyway, the food is Michelin star.
Oh, it is, absolutely. Yeah.
The portions are not Michelin star, but the food is amazing.
We had, what did we get there?
So I got the ravioli stuffed with cinta senese, which is a pork.
Yeah, which is a local breed of pork.
And then I got the lombatina, which is the ribs of the pork.
Yeah.
There was a theme going on there. And then Randy had the, I think you had also ravioli, but they were stuffed with something.
With the chianina.
With the chianina, and then you had the steak.
And then I had the steak. I think I got the ravioli with the. I did one with chianina, and I did one with the senese.
The cinta senese.
So I did the ravioli with the pork, and then I had the chianina steak. Oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah.
I did it backwards. On that opposite of hers, because
Well,
you had the steak in the ravioli, I think,
Yeah,
and then you have
I mean, it was
the
just
pork,
delicious.
the pork rib.
Semantics. It was
It
good.
is, yeah, no, it's fantastic.
It was good.
We're at a little restaurant outside of Città della Pieve. I'll pop the name in over the top. It's a meat restaurant, so it's very meat based. Chianciano pork, which is a regional pig that's grown here. It's raised here in this area and in throughout Italy too. And then they have Chianina and vaca and all these different kinds of beef. You can get steaks and whatnot. So I order ravioli with the pork and just a cut grilled Chianina steak. And Marisa got, I think she did the opposite. So I'll film that when it comes out. It smells divine. This restaurant does. It's crazy. He brought out bread. He says the best bread we'll ever have. We'll see. It's soft. Put a little olive oil on it. This is not new. It's from last year. All right. Yeah, you can kind of tell. We bought some olive oil. Let me see if I can get this. There we go. A little salt. Salt on it. Spread it around. All right. I don't know how good this is going to pick up. Very good. The bread is soft and warm. The olive oil, very nice. It's very mild, so it's good. Good stuff.
Già si è andato dentro mio marito. Oh, vai.
Yeah, we gotta zoom out for this one because it's a big chunk of meat. Holy mackerel!
So I think I overordered.
And then what'd you get? You got the pig.
I got the lombatina, which is the lombo is like the thigh. I think it's like the ribs. Or
Yeah,
whatever, I don't
the
know.
pigs.
No, yeah.
It's
this
pig
is
though. Yeah. Pork.
The cintasinese.
The Chianciano. Yeah.
Oh my god! I think I went overboard.
And then
guys.
I got the grilled beef.
Oh my god! I don't think I can eat all.
And they brought some balsamic.
For you.
Some balsamic for me. Okay.
Oh
For the
my God.
little salad. Okay.
This
Gotta
is
have a little
beautiful.
salad with all this meat. It's gorgeous. Let's try a piece. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. All right, let's try a piece.
Honey, with your hands.
I know. I'm a caveman. Oh my God. That is spectacular. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But that was on our way back from
Chianciano Terme.
Chianciano Terme.
Which, the country's volcanic. So there's a lot of thermal baths around this area. This is in Tuscany. So you'll have Saturnia, Chianciano Terme, San Casciano dei Bagni. They're all old calderas, and the water is a spa treatment, basically. Some of them are open to the public. You can go. Some of them are inside spa resorts and things like that. Chianciano Terme is one of them. It's really close by.
Yep.
And unfortunately, some of the spas were closed, but we went to the park, the Acquasanta Park, which is the one that's open to the public, and you can just, people go there all the time, even in the winter time, obviously.
Randy and Marisa here. We are in Chianciano Terme, getting ready to walk through the gate here. In Tuscany, I might add. We have driven by this place. We have never stopped here until now. So this is just outside of Montepulciano. It's pretty close to Siena, maybe 20 kilometers or so. is going to be adventurous. Go down. It's very windy, as you can hear. I have the windsock on my microphone, so hopefully it's not going to make the audio too bad.
I'm not even recording.
Marissa's trying out a new selfie stick, and she's taking her hand at videography, but she forgot to hit the record button. It happens. I've done that. Every YouTuber that's watching this is like, yeah, they're all laughing too. Like, hey, we've all been there. You think you're recording and you're not. All right, spectacular views, as most hilltop cities have. There's a lot of stuff to do in this town in terms of outdoor activities. There's several nature parks. There's a park that's actually closed. They're open this weekend, but they're closed today, called Indiana, like Indiana Jones, and it's an adventure park, if you will. They've got the, different obstacle courses and zip lines and stuff like that. We may come back and check it out and see if they'll let us film there on another day, but Marissa and I are not athletic at this point in our life, so you kids want to go check it out, you knock yourself out. But there's a couple of thermal baths here that are open, even today, and we're going to try to swing by and see if we can film some of the baths and the parks and whatnot. But a lot of stuff like that to do, and then of course we're in the Sangiovese country, but I'm thinking about the valley, the Val di Chiana, sorry. And this is the valley of the Chianina, which is we're going down, we're heading out of the city, so we're gonna go back up. But it's the valley of the Chianina, and it's a giant work cow. And you've seen the cows in some of our other videos. The meat is delicious. That's where you get your Fiorentina steaks. That's where you get all that stuff from. And it's fabulous, and they're all raised here in this area. We're filming this, it's the end of October, October 23rd. 2025, and the weather's not too bad. It's windy, but it's not cold, not frigid cold. So all right, here's the bread shop and the bakery's across the street. There's a bar. Yeah. There's a wine shop. So let's talk about the weather. So this afternoon it's going to rain. It's like an 88% chance by 4 o'clock, I said. I think that's what it showed. But the high today is 18 degrees Celsius. That's about 66 degrees Fahrenheit, roughly. And a little bit windy, but like I said, it's not horrible.
There's the Val di Chiana.
And we're coming up on the Val di Chiana. Yeah. It is a lake, probably Lago Montepulciano. That would be my guess. And I've got a couple of videos on Lago di Montepulciano. One where Marisa and I went to the main area, walked around, walked the trail, I flew the drone. And then another one where I've actually out fishing on the lake. And I have a lot of fun fishing on that lake. Oh yeah, okay. See the sign, guys? It's Veduta Panoramica di Canina. There's one for sale, apartment. Gallery, but they're closed. It's a commune. It's a toy shop. Video. Okay. And we're going back down. Grates over the windows. Oh, here we go. The street lamps are in love. There's a free library. All right. Yeah, this is a heck of a view. Wow. Even on this overcast day, it's still gorgeous, I think. And I'm pretty sure that just goes out of the city. There's a museum. Usually don't let you film in the museums. Musical Institute. There's the museum, I think, up here. Yeah.
Everything's closed today.
Yeah, everything's closed.
But I also have to take videos for the reels.
There's another piazza down here. All right. No, we'll walk it. We'll see what happens here. The Tayo. He makes them or repairs them? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. church. Lots of churches. There's always lots of churches, though. Lots of pigeons. Ugh. Sculpture, fine art, furniture design. Yeah, I think this is the end of it. Whew. It is, yeah. Now see, I don't know if you can see that or not. That is a whole lot of pigeon droppings everywhere. Yeah, keep the pigeons out. Such a nuisance bird, they really are. Oh, it's another gate. There's another. I'll bet this gets slick in the rain. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Oh yeah, yeah, this is going down. I walked down to film for you guys, but I'm not walking all the way down because I gotta walk my butt back up. So, we're looking at the drainage and how it goes down on both sides. It is pretty deep, yeah. I mean, it's, yeah, gives you an idea of the depth of it. Anyway, yeah.
Very impressive spa, which is close.
All right. It is very 1950s, isn't it? Yeah. It's a very pretty park, though. So the spa is closed, and the park is open. It's free to come in and take a look around. As we saw in the city center, the old town, a lot of stuff's closed. It's just not it's just not season right now here for this. I did want to add, and I didn't get because I was driving, so I couldn't film. But the Scala, which is the town below the medieval town, is actually pretty large, and there's a significant number of hotels and restaurants and businesses and all sorts of stuff. So if you wanted to come here, if you like the thermal bath stuff, it'd be a great place to stay. Fountain. lives. That's crazy. Crazy statues. All right, we're gonna try to find a vineyard and go do a wine tasting. You guys haven't seen us do one of those in a while. We haven't done one in a while. So, Maurice is calling around, see what she can find. Yeah, this is very 1950s. Even the buildings on the outside kind of reminds me of Miami 1950s, like what you'd see in the movies. All right, it's a pretty park though. I'm sure in the season this place is packed and the spas are bubbling. All right, just in case you guys are interested, they're obviously closed, but I'll get you they do sell the water here. There's the hours. October, November. Some of the don'ts. All right, we've come to some of the pools, the thermal pools. We've got to figure it out. Internet said it was closed today, but the parking lot is full, and there are people getting out to go to the pool. We're gonna go up and see if we can figure out where this stuff is at. We're harvesting the olive oil here. Oh, here's the pools. There's a pool, like a swimming pool. There's the lake. Yeah, they have the thermal water comes in. What's this sign say here? Oh, so there's Lago Chiusi and then Lago Montepulciano. Yeah. So, oh, and there's Trasimeno. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's Chiusi, Trasimeno, Montepulciano. You can see all three lakes from here. That's wild. Yeah, I don't know how good my camera's gonna pick it up. Yeah, Trasimeno way back.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Montepulciano, Chiusi. Yeah, and there's our house. Our house is right there.
There's our house. Yeah, there's Bayano right there.
There's Bayano. So we're not that far away. They've got all the lounge chairs, all sorts of stuff out there. Yeah,
No, I mean, it's good for you.
yeah, it's nice. Yeah, very nice.
It's good for you to take the thermal bath. We just happened to go on the day that they were closed, but they let us into the park, and it was just absolutely stunning.
Stunning. And on that note, if you follow our Instagram
Yeah.
at Your Essential Italy, you'll see we'll put, Marisa does it, I don't have anything to do with that. She puts these teaser videos up, and it kind of gives you an idea of where we are at that moment, and then you know what's coming in the future for these videos here. Because we're about 2 weeks behind on what we're posting, and from where we were at filming it to now to today. So it was a couple weeks ago, and that's the way we pretty much have to keep it, or we'd be scrambling every week for some kind of footage.
No, but we have a lot of things coming up.
We
There's
do,
a couple of
yeah,
festivals that we're going to go to,
Yep.
and then there's the.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll start work on the house,
Yeah.
like we said. So
Well, yeah,
we'll be
we should have
recording
enough.
that. So that'd be interesting to see what damage they.
Yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. Yeah, we did a saffron festival yesterday.
Yeah.
We're going to a food festival in Perugia tomorrow.
Yep.
And we'll have footage of that coming up in the future, obviously. I'm still working on a lot of home improvement projects. Mainly my workshop. I'm just trying to get it all together, put together, built, so I can just tinker and play and find things to do over the winter.
I ordered a cabinet to put in the kitchen so that we have a place to put our wine glasses and things like that. And unfortunately, I had really good reviews, but some of the parts of the product are faulty, so we had to stop on
Disintegrated
that.
the shelf.
So
I tried to fix it, but it disintegrated.
It just, it's
So even that disintegrated. It was not going to hold.
a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Shout out to all our new subscribers. We get new subscribers every week. We love you guys. We love all of our subscribers.
Yes.
Subscribe, watch, give us feedback.
Yes, follow
ask us
us on
questions.
Instagram,
Follow
TikTok,
Instagram, Facebook,
YouTube,
all of it.
all of that. I'm sorry, Instagram.
Yeah. The website is probably another week or two away. We're getting so much closer. It's nearly built, but we've got to get more of the content information in it. May get that going this week, at least partially, and get it up. And I'll let you know. I'll put a YouTube short or whatever out and let you guys know that it's up and ready to go. Other than that, enjoy where you are, and like and subscribe. And we'll see you next week.
Ciao.
Ciao.